Welcome back, YouTube. Today in this episode we are doing hood struts on this Honda Civic Si. Here are the hood struts in their packaging. I guess it works. Here are the instructions. It's literally 3 pictures, which hopefully should work. You have a bracket on the hood. We have a bracket by the headlight, and poof, they're installed. So that's cool. This says for 9th gen Civic 2011 to 2016, but it says for carbon hood only, which I think is supposed to say not for carbon hood, because you're not supposed to use hood struts on carbon, because over time by pulling down on it you'll stress it and crack it. So I'm assuming that means not for carbon hoods, especially since the picture is a steel hood. Yeah, so let's just go through this then. So let's see what's inside of the packaging. Obviously the hood struts. Oh, I see. For carbon hood only doesn't mean it's for a carbon hood. It means it's carbon. Like, it's got a carbon overlay on the strut. Okay. These look kind of good. So, can anyone pronounce this? Tsubasa? Tsubasa? I think that's Tsubasa. Tsunami? Tsubasa? Tsubasa. Tsunami, Tsubasa. To be best. I'm gonna have the reps run stuff by me from now on if this product actually works good, and I can fix their English for them, because that was not an American, that was Google Translate, I think. To be best, it should just be the best. Probably what they were going for. Alright, so we have this baggie called 13. This is the one that goes on the hood, based on the picture. At least on the picture they could put 13 if they're going to label the bag 8. So I guess this is the one for the, yeah, this one's for by the headlight. We're just going to have to wing it, guys. Let's check it out. Based on the picture here, we're going to use the top hinge, this top hinge bolt. So I'm going to pull out this top bolt and put this on here loosely so I can move it side to side. So use a 10mm to take the hood bolt out, slide that guy on like so. Then they have 2 of these studs here, so you just undo this, slide it through, put this nut on. I'm going to leave everything loose until I figure out how exactly this goes, but I mean, it's looking okay so far. The only thing I'm worried right now is it going to hit this? Is that why this is adjustable? To slide it over so you don't hit this thing? In both of these scenarios, the driver's side and the passenger side, this guy here goes like so, and then this bolt, washer, and nut go through. So you're going to hold the bolt, you're going to push it up from the bottom, and then just put the nut on top, tighten it down. I got rid of that thing. I just went to Ace, paid 30 something cents each for this metric bolt here that has a flange on the head. Looks nicer, plus it has more force. Alright, so put the nut in the wrench like so. It's a bent wrench, so it bends up a little. Then you're gonna feed it like that. Then you're gonna put this piece and then the bolt with the washer. The black pieces are labeled, so this one says L on it for left, so it hides underneath and comes out this way. But now that I have it started, I'm gonna put this on here. I'm gonna spin this by hand while I hook my fingers underneath to hold the nut. So I got this one on loosely. One of them is almost enough to hold up the hood, so that's probably good news. Yeah, you just push these on. They have a spring clip. So what I'm going to do here is make it to where it looks semi-straight here. To where the ball isn't on a harsh angle. And then I'm going to tighten this one down. On the driver's side, my fingers are too fat to get in here to hold the nut right there on the bottom. So I'm going to have to pull the battery out. Kind of sucks. But oh well. So I'm going to use a 10mm here. Pull the battery out, 10mm there, 10mm there. And yay, I have all kinds of room now. So let's put in that one, just like we put in the passenger side one. I'm already seeing one issue. This thing here blocks it. So I'm just going to cut it off straight from here across to here. So there's the cut. I don't think it's noticeable at all. So that's awesome. So now we're all nice and clear. I'm going to do the same thing I did over there. I'm going to hook it up first and then tighten this guy down. These over here are still loose because I might have to move it left or right or whatever to clear these edge pieces, the fenders. Straightened up that where the ball's on a decent angle. And now I'm going to tighten this guy down nice and tight. And then we're going to come up here, test shut the hood, go on both sides of the car, tighten this nut that holds the ball fitting, make that tight. The only thing that should be loose right now is this hood one, and it shouldn't be horribly loose, just loose enough where you can move the bracket left and right. Alright, so for this top hood mount deal, I found the best way to do it was put a flathead screwdriver in here, push it all the way towards the inside of the car, tighten down this bolt, making sure this thing's straight. And I did that on both sides, so everything's nice and tight. Put the battery back in, and they seem to work pretty good. Thanks for coming and checking out the Fat Guy Builds. Hopefully you liked the video. Hopefully this video saves you some money. Hit like, share, subscribe. You can check me on Patreon if you really want. Most people don't watch to this end clip anyways, but thanks for watching. Till next time, wrench on.